Wasn't that last part crazy?
It was, but let's get even crazier. Let's
Yeah.
get to the. We need to know. We need to. I've been not getting any sleep lately. This
Yeah.
needs to
We
happen.
we still haven't gotten over it. We've had about zero
Not even
hours of
with
sleep since the
Benefati.
last session. And we don't need sleep. We need answers. Let's continue.
Exactly. Starting off with our boy.
Boy.
Actually, no, we're not. Just because he's on the screen doesn't mean he's the one talking. I should know this by now. Okay. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Now you gotta stay after class and write lines.
No, right? I won't. I won't write that phrase on the board 100 times. Maybe 50. Yeah. I don't know
3,
where I was
take
going
it
with
or
that.
leave it.
3. Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Get the fuck out of here. Could you see we're having a moment? No, guess I am. I'll come back later. Well, I'm sad. Why did they have to do that face? Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run all around while on duty. You said duty. And to top it all off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. I take it Londa's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. What the hell is this? Here. She asked me to give you gay. She asked me to be gay. She asked me to give. I
Welcome
can't
to the
fucking.
club, Gumshoe.
Why do I think that it says she asked me to give you this? It's this to you. She asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial. Evidence law? Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day. And also, what is that little. It looks like a little yellow duckling with a little detective cap on and like a little pipe. It's really cute. I'm sure there's
she,
like an.
she, she wanted me to give you this here children's book about law, see?
Opens it up, it's a pop up book.
Oh!
I'm sure there's like an avian pun that I can make using the name Sherlock Holmes, but maybe it'll come to me when I edit.
And here it is now. Wasn't that funny?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. You gotta restudy some evidence law, really?
Well, now I have the opportunity to.
Hell yeah.
Reading is power. Knowledge is power. The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a massage. I mean, a message. A message? She said, if you're planning to take him on, and by him I mean Chief Ganton, not the gothic rock band from Finland, you're
Or
going
the
to
villain
need
from Powerpuff Girls.
you're going to need this book. Got it. I need to smack him upside the head with it. On it. It'll be my pleasure. Literally throw the book at him.
Take that!
Him. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Evidence law securely slipped into pocket. All right. Explains the 2 rules of evidence law. It's an entire book explaining 2 rules.
I like how that
How
one it
long
said
is it? Like,
securely. It said securely slipped into pocket. Like,
mm-hmm.
the other ones was just like, oh, thank you.
Like with every step Phoenix takes, like a whole bunch of evidence just falls out of his pocket. Like boom, boom.
No, I needed that.
Mm-hmm. Also, how big are his pockets if he could fit a book?
Yes.
And of course, this is coming from the same guy who's made jokes about having the giant monkey head in his pocket and a suit of armor.
And the entire blue badger, and a
Mm-hmm.
jar, and an evidence locker, and 2 knives.
Doesn't look like that book'll do you any good now, though. All that's left is the chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, boyo. Huh? You just call me boyo? What the fuck?
Haven't you figured it out yet, boyo? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat?
Because it's comfy?
Despite all these allegations being thrown at me?
Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think he should be saying allegations thrown at me with a smug shit-eating grin.
It's like, yeah, maybe I did do that. Who you gonna do about it?
You can't do anything. The real trial today hasn't begun yet.
What? What else is there left to do? I've been wondering that for like the past 30 episodes. Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Skye found out she's unwittingly caused a man's death. And now, you're telling me you want to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal. You're missing the point, Detective. Just like Neil Marshall didn't. You just let it out, man. It's okay.
Just like the officers in the back, like,
Oh, bro, I just had the most amazing idea.
what's that?
Do your wheeze laugh with the echo on.
Oh god, hold on.
I might need to turn my volume down a little bit.
Say less. Alright, alright.
It peaked the mic so much that I didn't even hear half of it.
I saw. It's good. I have a setting on PS5 where you can have like a Discord overlay thing of like whoever's talking, their name and icon will appear in the upper left corner. I have
Yeah, I
that
saw that
on
was
and
a
I saw
feature.
it cut off. I saw it cut off halfway through.
That's great.
That means it was peak
Literally peak.
the mic.
Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We tried.
She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That's... Now I know this looks bad.
What?
That means the real killer is still out there. What?
Now I know this looks bad.
And we're going to expose him.
In
No
front
matter
of
what
everyone.
it takes. No matter what it takes. With his pants down. This case has hurt... This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm feeling every emotion possible right now.
Same, and I don't like it, but at the same time I do.
I don't like it, but at the same time, thank you, sir. May I have some more?
I don't know what this is, but I'm kind of traumatized. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor? The inquiry committee is planning to oppose harsh penalties for your actions.
And I'm sure he's... Yep, I was going to say, I'm sure he's prepared to take those as they come.
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Excellent. Mission accomplished. I am shamed.
We knew you were the best.
That's why he's the GOAT.
The go! Just someone in the jury. Yes. Well, normally this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness. But,
You're just like...
when
Doing
the
it for a
bit goes
bit.
too far.
I was going to say doing a bit, but it just gets way out of hand. You are become the bit.
I am the essence of the bit. my name tag reads, "Hello, my name is the bit." This isn't easy to say.
But you just
This.
did. I was going to say, you just did say this. If you have any difficulties with the word this, it's with the definition.
You see, there's some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have,
It's okay, sir. You can say chlamydia.
struck a bargain. That too.
Ugh.
You think I may have manipulated the witnesses. I didn't say that.
That's right, you didn't. You said this.
This isn't easy to say. It's just, you see, one thing I... Excuse me for a second.
Of course.
Good times had by all. I'm pooped. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking, and they really shouldn't be. Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution. A solution? That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
I'm not sure if I should say thank you or be even more nervous.
Can he do that?
Could I do that? I don't know.
He doesn't even go here.
What? But there's no precedent for what you're proposing. Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one.
I trust he knows what he's doing.
It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
Unbelievable.
All right.
Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. I do.
You may now kiss the prosecution. Then it's settled. The, defense may now call forth the next witness.
I bring to the witness stand the judge. Power
Well,
move.
it was about Friday. Mr. Wright,
Huh?
you do realize this is your last chance? If you call the wrong witness...
I have to actually choose. You know what that means. I'm gonna do a thing.
We're starting early today, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
really are, my gosh. Barely even 15 minutes into this session, we're already save scum, and this is gonna be a good one today.
We're starting early today, ladies and gentle thems.
All inclusive, I like that. Or what is it that Fred Durst said? Boys and girls and those that don't give a fuck or whatever.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Or another one I heard was ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between.
I like that.
If you choose the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
Yep. But my health is on. I'm glad I saved when I did. The defense calls. The time's finally come to bring out the real murderer. Oh, fuck.
Bruce Goodman.
You know, I know that there are some things in the remasters of the Phoenix Wright games that if you like choose something that's like so unbelievably contradictory that it's worth a trophy.
Is it really?
Yes, I'm not sure if choosing Bruce Goodman is one of them, but I'm kind of tempted to. I mean, I just saved, so you know what?
We just saved. Go for it.
You know what? This is like becoming my new favorite running joke between us. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. I've done it.
I've done it.
Immediate objection. Immediate.
It
Just
appears
immediate. I didn't even say who it was. I just selected it. They really are mind raiders, aren't they?
No one told me everyone in this courtroom is psychic. It appears I've overestimated you, Mr. Wright.
Uh-huh.
For a moment, I actually thought you knew what you were doing.
Dude, fake it till you make it.
Mr. Wright, this court has long since tired of your questionable antics.
Well, just let it be known that I'm not sorry and I will do it again. I still
This
don't have
will
any...
happen again.
I'll fucking do it again. I still don't have any concrete evidence. But judging by the direction everything seems to be pointing, there's another, even more suspicious person.
Officer Meekins.
I was going to say, the fact that I chose Bruce Goodman as the first witness, the literal victim, the fact that he's saying there's another, even more suspicious person, the bar was on the floor and I brought a shovel.
That was hilarious.
That was pretty good. Okay, so now we actually need to think about this like I freaking know who it was. Honestly, at this point, I'm kinda leaning towards ruling out Gant. Because even though he's made out to be like this really like fork-tongued, sweet-talking, conniving villain, I think that he was just trying to do what was best both for his department and for Emma.
Right, and like the last part of the investigation and the first part of the trial segment, I felt like it was leading up to make Damon Gant too obvious of an answer.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, kind of throwing you off the scent, giving you the bait and switch.
Yeah.
So out of all of these, the one that I think is the most suspicious is Angel.
I was thinking Angel as well, actually.
All right, so let's go for a ride. Motherfucker, really?
Because every choice on, or like every choice that you were given for that, I feel like is guilty of something.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually kind of glad, because I was kind of nervous that if I were to pick a witness, I would have them go on the stand, and if they were the wrong suspect, like they weren't responsible for the murder, that it would go on for a little while and then reveal that I was wrong. Like it would just lengthen it out unnecessarily. But I'm glad that choosing the wrong suspect is just immediate, hey, you're wrong, try again.
Yeah, I am glad that it just calls you out on that shit immediately.
Mm-hmm. So next up on my list of suspects would probably be Jake Marshall. I mean, for all I know, he could be. Who knows? This whole like freaking just absolute manic madman and like super neurotic and paranoid could all be an act. Who knows? Or maybe it was, since he's like so accident prone, it could very well have been an accidental murder on Goodman's part.
Maybe.
But you know what? I'll bite. I'll humor you, Marco. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, I figured.
I really thought it would have gone somewhere, man.
Hey, the worst she can say is no.
Objection.
I'm gonna go with Gant then. Oh, really? Okay. Wow. All right.
It was that easy.
So, is he the murderer? Or, again, is this going to be another bait and switch? Guess we'll find out. I'm really curious to see where this goes.
Yeah, actually.
Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
To the Damon stand.
Damon Stant. Calls Damon Stant to the Gant.
Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything?
He has everything to do with everything, I think. I don't know. Kind of playing it by ear at this point. Possibly.
Maybe. Perhaps.
That was perfectly synced on my end.
That's gonna come out great in the video.
Yee. As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way.
Suppose that's true.
Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
Uh-huh.
Yes. True.
Bart. Truth.
All right. Bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
Of course it starts off with that face.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
What is this? Some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. Are you sure you weren't on your way for a swim because you never shut the goddamn hell up about it?
Your name and occupation, sir?
Edgeworth must have the biggest boner underneath his desk for actually giving orders to Damon Gant.
It's just... And then the camera shakes.
like his desk is inching just further and further away from him. Worthy, are you sure you want to do this?
Your name and occupation?
So, you want to play hardball, eh?
Please, Mr. Gant.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, righto. What's with the grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already. And also the fact that you just said it without frickin' stuttering, my gosh. I'm not sure how I feel about that. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oh? Like what? Like the role you played in all of this. Again, I have to admit that I was in your office, to the court. Because how else would I have come across the shard of the broken jar, the missing half of the evidence list, and the cloth that had Emma's handprint on it.
Yeah.
Like, why were you hiding all of that, dude? I mean, ideally to protect Emma because she was still very young and it was a total accident and she didn't need that hanging over her head for the rest of her life. But the way this is going, I feel like there's a bigger story behind this. There's like a bigger motivation, an ulterior motive.
Right.
Son, either you're very brave or very foolish. I assure you, sir, I am not brave. You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Again, all of these thinly veiled threats coming from this dude. Weapons? Sure. Take my testimony, for example. Oh, you're talking about metaphorical weapons. Okay, you don't mean like a friggin' AK-47.
But yeah.
But what if he was?
But what if?
I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true?
No,
Once
I
again,
know this looks bad.
once again, can he do that? Really?
I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
I'm rubber, you're glue.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. You're just being a douche. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
This really is all or nothing at this point.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna take a while,
Damon
isn't
Gant is the fucking final boss.
it?
Very well. The witness may now begin his testimony.
If he's the final boss, it's kind of unfair that I have a health bar, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Show his health bar, Judge.
Please. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. So what I'm wondering is, I think the one thing about the SL9 incident that still isn't made totally clear is
What
how
caused
it...
the power outage?
Okay, fine, two things. Well, didn't the... Well, we're led to believe that the power outage was caused by a lightning storm that was happening outside.
Right,
But
I forgot it was a lightning storm.
however, that might have been a red herring. Someone might have intentionally shut the power off and then was hoping that someone would use the lightning storm as an excuse for said outage.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing that I'm wondering about is how exactly did Joe Dark escape so easily?
Yeah.
Because he was being questioned by Neil and Damon Gant here. And then the next thing they knew, he was making a run for up to Gant's and Lana's office. There's something that happened in between that has not been fully explained yet. There's a missing piece of the puzzle there.
I
So,
feel like there's quite a few, but that's one of the biggest ones.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, I was going to say, Jesus Christ,
I thought that was it.
When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. With that grin, yes, you did.
Is that when Doc was arrested?
Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious. Ugh. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head. On what?
It can't be that simple.
Absolutely not.
In this game, nothing can be that simple.
Even if the judge insists that it is. Because he should know by now that nothing's that simple.
Exactly. In the history of this courtroom. I see. Everything seems pretty clear-cut.
If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast.
And hard.
And hard and deep.
And quick. And nimble.
When I need to be.
But did you know, Gant, that I can float through the air and climb up trees?
As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day. Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. No, you couldn't, because workahol isn't a thing. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Doc. It made him run away like that. No. Just no.
Was the defendant Lana Skye also present in this room?
I don't quite remember.
No,
I'm sure you don't. At the very least, she wasn't there when Doc ran for it. Okay, to make a long story short, please make this short story long. We need to know.
We don't need any summaries. We don't need any bastardizations of what actually happened, Gant, please.
Phoenix, you're asking the wrong questions here, dude. No. So the two of you ran immediately after him, right? That's right. But Dark made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. I'm so sorry you two were dating for so long. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky. Wow, that kid a rebound that quickly? Damn, son. Dude's got game.
What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden, and I got the shock of my life. Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though. Why are you saying that with a smile, you frickin' weirdo? That's not funny. What the story, Mark? Alright. Went up to my office, found Lana there. Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Neil
Two
and that
dudes on top of each other.
Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor? Yes. Apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls. Lana and Emma. Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done. And was working really quick to cover it up. As we're about to find out in this next press. How can you know that? Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved. The thing is, how did you know that it had been moved if you weren't there before it got moved? How could you possibly know where it was to begin with? Yeah.
So that means you found the body near Lana's desk.
That's right. I think you said earlier, it was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor. Yes. But again, how could you know that for sure? If you weren't there to see it happen. Anyway.
No, we needed more for that one.
We need more for all of these. Nothing to do with the forgery. Yeah. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office? That's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt. But moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable, no matter what the circumstances. Well, considering you'd have done at least one of those things, then you're one to talk, boyo. Is that how it really went down? Absolutely fucking not.
Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright.
Shh, I'm trying to hypnotize him.
If you're gonna stare at anything,
stare at my balls.
You'd be better off staring at the court record. The court record!
Worthy, always the smooth talker. But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Though I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's true. Lana did admit to forging.
Court record?
Shit, that's a good question, man.
We don't.
No, we do not. I mean, we could do this, because this is like the main thing that we found in his safe, so.
True. Actually, that would, since that was in the safe and it had someone else's prints on it, I think that might be a good kind of, like, hint at forgery. Also, can we check the evidence of law, or does it just say what we already know?
The evidence of what? Oh, the evidence of law. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think to do that. Just literally the same thing that frickin'
so
Edgeworth said earlier. Yeah. I mean, that's probably
tells me we're gonna have to present that at some point. Something
tells me that's gonna be the very last thing that we need to present to win the game.
Either that or we, like, catch Gant on some bullshit and we're like, but wouldn't you know the evidence law? And then he's like, no!
I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. We haven't seen his flustered face yet, have we?
Yeah, this dude has the poker face of a fucking god.
It's going to be the most satisfying thing ever. It's going to be even more satisfying than the other dude whose name I forget from the previous case. What the hell was his name?
I'm also forgetting.
Here it is. Anyway.
Yep, that guy.
Yeah. Lana did admit to forging evidence. But that can't be the whole truth. Somehow, I've got to link Gant to the incident. This, and see what happens. Automatic win. Let's go.
Let's go. We already had it. We're too good at this.
If you really had nothing to do with the forgery, then how do you explain this? The thing that exposes me as trespassing into your office and also opening your safe.
What's that? And what's that on it? A handprint?
Chief Gant, your explanation, please? You know, I was going to say, he's not even close to cracking yet. Exactly. This is where I have to admit that I did a naughty thing and that I need to go into the corner and think about what I've done. I don't know. You tell me, son.
Phoenix Wright will be put in timeout for the next 15 minutes.
Just sitting there in like a high stool with a freaking dunce cap on his head.
And he's just sitting there like, oh man.
Like, that was a long stutter. Looking out the window, being like, oh, they're all in the swings right now.
I wish I could be out there.
I have no idea why I turned into Serge Tankian in the middle of BYOB. Huh? My dear Righto, don't you know the second rule of evidence law? Yeah, I just freaking incriminated myself, which I was waiting for it to happen anyway. It had to happen eventually. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner, frankly. Uh-oh, not this again. Evidence law. The law is stupid. I'm going to change the law. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. Oh, never mind.
Or is that his, like, oh...
Tell me, how is that rag relevant to this trial?
That's a new... I think that's, like, a new sprite, though.
No, we saw that last time. But a better question is...
Fuck. It's a more rare one, at least.
A better question is, why is MS Handprint on it? And a better question than that is, why was it in your safe? Man.
And a better question than that is, how do you know it was in my safe?
Yeah.
It appears the defense was not prepared.
So was this the wrong thing in the game? Is this going to be the first time in which the music stopped even when I picked the wrong thing?
Oh, that's gonna be infuriating.
I guess it's too early to use this piece of evidence. Oh my god, really? Seriously? We're doing this now?
Please accept my profound apologies, Chief. I'm terribly sorry.
There it is. Yeah! Alright.
Yeah! Would you mind giving the defense another chance?
Hold on, now you gotta do that with the echo.
Oh.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh. You already know. I'm terribly sorry.
Love it. Well, okay. I'll do it just this once, but only because you asked, Aji.
Thank you. I assure you. Hold on. I gotta do this right.
All right, let's hear it.
Thank you. I assure you the defense is terribly sorry. lock the fuck in, right?
Yeah. Oh. Sorry I didn't
Oh?
nail you.
Screenshot?
Too early to... I mean, it's weird that...
There was no
if-
consequence to that, though.
yeah, it's just saying, hey, you're not... That's the first time that's ever happened.
Which
Fuck
means
me.
that it also likely won't be the last.
Hmm. It's the implications. All right. Let me look at the court record again, because it's mostly all of this stuff over here.
That
Like-
motherfucking badger.
Like, pretty much all of this is the evidence that I need. Well,
And
actually,
the
no,
glove
not really the
is-
evidence locker,
actually,
not really Marshall's
never mind.
fingerprints. This,
I was about to say the
this,
glove is also probably irrelevant.
Like, all of this has to do with the SL9 incident. Everything else has to do with the Goodman murder. So let me think here.
But there are other things here that say tied to the SL9 incident. Like the glove.
Back here, you mean? That is true. You know what? That is a good catch. I'm not sure how
It
relevant
tagged
it's going to be
evidence
right
from
now,
the SL9
but
incident. Extremely thin rubber glove.
yeah, how is that going to? Did we ever find out how that came into play? I mean,
I don't think so.
so then let me check the autopsy again. Fuck. Wait, what? I didn't mean to press that goddamn button. Jesus Christ.
It's like you're taking stuff out of your pocket and that one accidentally slips out of your hand and in front of the witness stand.
Apparently she'd already arranged the crime scene. So again, how do you know that? What can we use against that? Against any of this? I suppose I could bring up the evidence list in his thing about forgery. It'll probably
True.
it may or may not yield the same results as piece of cloth, but
That
try it.
That actually might be a good idea.
Okay, so no music. This is good, hopefully.
Hopefully.
You claimed you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office which I trespassed into. Take this list, for example.
That's the list Emma Sky drew her picture on.
This was discovered in your desk. Okay, he has nothing to say to that. It's pretty good. Not only that, but a piece... Yes, okay, this is actually progression. But a piece of this jar that was sitting in your office was found inside your safe.
It was found where?
It was found inside his safe.
It was found where?
It was found... Moving on. You see, Chief Gant. Imagine if, like, Phoenix and Judge were just going back and forth like that for 2 hours. It was found where? It was found in his safe. It was found where? And then Damon again, just like sitting there sweating the whole time, just like, okay, fine, I did it. Just shut the fuck up.
Enough about the safe.
I feel the opposite of safe right now. All right.
It was right here, boss. Anyway, go on.
These articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
Chief Gant, what is the meaning of this?
Well, you see, the Webster's Dictionary clearly defines this.
Ho?
Ho. I told you to stop calling me that. Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. From him, that's a compliment.
Have I done the what's the meaning of this with the echo yet?
I don't think you have, actually.
Maybe in the future.
So you admit to it, then, that you were involved in the forgery? Who, me? Or do you mean you? Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Well, You were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. Are you suggesting that I planted it? Really? Ugh, I mean, to be fair, I don't have any evidence that says I didn't, so hopefully this isn't just a dead end. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Righto? Thanks for coming to my aid. Maybe.
However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment. Never say that fucking sentence again.
But also screenshot. W-
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work.
Yes. Well, in light of the detective's presence.
What's that? I get presents? Yay, Christmas.
Oh, we are actually going somewhere with this.
Oh, sheesh. All right.
Woo!
Proceed.
Please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office. And their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene.
My.
I'm also so nervous.
What big teeth you have. Anyway. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together.
Because when they put 2 and 2 together, they get 6, 7, Gant.
Excuse me. Anyway, that is my response to that information. That was a good one. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Butter chicken.
Good soup.
The bar was on the floor and I brought a shovel.